If you will not show us the Grail, we shall take your castle by force.
You don't frighten us, English pig dogs. Go and boil your bottom, sons of a silly person. Blow my nose at you, so-called Arthur King. You and all your silly English kniggets.
What a strange person. Now look here, my good man.
I don't want to talk to you no more, you empty-headed animal food trough whopper. I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries.
Is there someone else up there we can talk to?
No, now go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Communion After Dark.
It's time to go, and now I just want you to know that I would love to send you here, because the rest proved insincere. Let's let them stand backs to the wall. They'll only watch us as we fall, and they don't care how we survive. If there's a chance we could arrive. Clouds, they're raining down on you and me, and everything seems unbearable. If you are waiting for the actual moment, it's long since past, you see. I don't know what I was waiting for. And then you said, there are some days when I just wanna leave, I wanna run away. Then I realize that my own feet will not carry me. It's time to go, and now I just want you to know that I would love to send you here, because the rest proved insincere. Let's let them stand backs to the wall. They'll only watch us as we fall, and I don't care how we survive. If there's a chance we could arrive somewhere. I don't want to blame my own mistakes on someone else, and I don't want to forget my past. So will you come with me and stay a step aside and clear the way, instead of wasting so much time? Because you said there are some days when I just wanna leave, I wanna run away. Then I realize that my own feet will not carry me. It's time to go, and now I just want you to know that I would love to send you here, cause the rest proved insincere. Let's let them stand backs to the wall. They'll only watch us as we fall, and I don't care how we survive. If there's a chance we could arrive. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go.
der Glanz verlischt, Illusion zerbricht, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein. Kein Verstand, so starr und leer, die Werte zählen heute nicht mehr. Versuch gescheitert, bunt missglückt, die Attraktion dem Glanz entrückt. Die innere Stimme leise spricht, ein Weiterkommen gibt es nicht und stetig gleitet aus der Hand das alles, was euch einst verband. Vollends verblasst, das eigene Dasein angepasst. Vorbei die Zeit, als du verehrt, im Heute ist es umgekehrt. Der Tag geboren, du lebst hinein, verrufst das Jetzt, soll anders sein. Am Ende ist, was dir noch bleibt, eine Handvoll Eitelkeit. In Begehren verrannt, Zeit verrinnt wie Sand, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein der Vergangenheit. Was hast du erreicht? Von alten Zeiten abgewandt, das Feuer ist fast abgebrannt. Gekränkt von Geistern, die du riefst, du flogst so hoch, doch viel zu tief. Ein Funke in der Asche klimmt, dein Gefühl ist unbestimmt. Gedanken plagen schwer wie Stein, sollst du es tun, lässt du es sein. In Begehren verrannt, Zeit verrinnt wie Sand, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein der Vergangenheit. Was hast du erreicht? Im Begehren verrannt, Zeit verrinnt wie Sand, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein der Vergangenheit. Was hast du erreicht? Das Gefüge deiner Welt wie ein Kartenhaus zusammenfällt. Es könnte doch so einfach sein, doch immer sperrt den Weg ein Stein. Zuversicht elektrisiert, der Neubeginn ist anvisiert. Von dem befreien, was dich verletzt, Errungenschaft als Ziel gesetzt. Begehren verrannt, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein. Im Begehren verrannt, Zeit verrinnt wie Sand, zurück bleibt allein, nur ein blasser Schein der Vergangenheit. Was hast du erreicht? Das hast du erreicht.
Kick a column, watch it tumble. Now is not the time to mumble. Scream it out and feel the rumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble. Kick a column, watch it tumble. Now is not the time to mumble. Scream it out and feel the rumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble. I don't wanna be fucking treated like that. You don't wanna be fucking treated like that. No one wants to be fucking treated like that. No one wants to be fucking treated like that.
Grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this.
Suck the lime, take the bitter. Uncomfortable, not a quitter. Suck the lime, take the bitter. Uncomfortable, not a quitter. Build it up, wake up. Build it up, wake up. Build it up, Wake up, build it up, wake up. I don't wanna be fucking treated like that. You don't wanna be fucking treated like that. No one wants to be fucking treated like that. No one wants to be fucking treated like that.
Grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this. We are the noise, filter through, seek and destroy, feel it new. We are the voice, coming through. We can't avoid, bring the truth. We are the noise, filter through, seek and destroy, feel it new. We are the voice, coming through. We can't avoid, bring the truth. Grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grit this, flip this, whip this, strip this, grip this, flip this, whip this, strip this.
Kick a column, watch it tumble. Now is not the time to mumble. Scream it out and feel the rumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble. Kick a column, watch it tumble. Now is not the time to mumble. Scream it out and feel the rumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble. Fuck the system, make it crumble.
I've never really thought there'd be a chance to return, and maybe that's the reason why I've seen the deepest depths stand in my mind. Yeah, in the eternity of limited emotions, I've seen the falling down of love and life. I can't believe anymore. Hey, yeah. Between all the years, too many things to repair. I'd rather try to start something new. I tear down all of them in thinking of you. Yeah, in the eternity of limited emotions, I've seen the falling down of love and life. I can't believe anymore. Hey, yeah.
You're probably waiting for your sin. You knew from the beginning this game was just a dream. Was enough to say you're sorry.
Why you say things one way, not as you really are?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Communion After Dark. It is February the 15th, and we have special guest Jamie from ESA in the studio with us.
Hi, everybody.
All right, listen to that deep voice.
I love it.
Yeah. I'm DJ Tom, and you just heard Clack with a song called Faith in Me, and that's the Assemblage 23 mix from the Declacked Volume 1 album on Null Device Media Industries. That's a mouthful. Prior to that, we heard Schreiber with a song called Mind Flux, and the album's called Numb, and that's brand new on Tree Soul. And then prior to that, we heard Station Echo with a song called Say You're Sorry, and that's the Frozen Plasma remix from Say You're Sorry EP, and that's on Uninfacted Recordings.
You didn't play the Rob Dust remix?
Maybe next week, we'll see, or maybe one of you guys can.
Okay, before that, Gold played a band called Lord's Assistance. I don't think that's ever been played on the show before.
Nope, and I've seen them in Leipzig. They're from Leipzig. I saw them
Awesome.
during WGT.
Awesome. And that was the song Enter off of their new release Infrared that you can get on Bandcamp.
The first album in like almost 10 years from them. If you like Depeche Mode.
Yeah, it's very old school synth pop sounding.
Yep.
All right. Prior to that, Gold played a band called Peaches. Isn't that a...
Yeah, everybody knows Peaches.
Peaches?
I don't really know Peaches. I know that she made a song a long time ago called Sit on My Pole or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck the pain away.
Yeah, fuck the pain away.
That's what she's mostly known for.
Great. All right, and this song was called Flip This. That is a new single by Peaches that was released on a label called You She Music. So yeah, go check it out. What does it sound like?
It was her a result of her COVID and being COVID and all locked up. It's her lockup song.
All right. What style is that? Like electro industrial, or is it like more like
electro pop?
It's electro pop dance.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And then here's a blast from the past. Prior to that, you heard FOD. They're back with a new single called Blaster Shine, and that's a digital single, and that's out on. I got mine on Amazon download, but I'm sure you can get it on any platform.
Nice. We miss FOD.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, if you like fans of AN1, you'll get into it. And then prior to that, we heard a new Solar Fake with a song called Arrive Somewhere, and that's the Solitaire Experiments remix from their new double CD Enjoy Dystopia from Out of Line Records.
Love that album.
Good job, Gold. So Jamie's going to join us for a shot. Now that you've heard Gold set, we're going to do our shot of the week.
Yep.
All right.
Ready? What do you say in England when we do shots?
What do you think we say?
Cheers.
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 So drink your drink.
Yeah. So I promised I would never drink again during an interview because about 2 months ago I did a NGP Christmas meeting online, and I drank a bottle and a half of whiskey during that 2-hour meeting because I'd not drunk for about 3 months and I'd not really seen human beings for a while. So I decided to get really drunk during the call, and then afterwards, I don't really remember anything except waking up the next morning with all the lights on, the computer still on, and I looked at my phone. I could see I'd had like 2 video calls after that meeting. I have no idea what happened in those video calls. And it
Oh
will
my
forever
gosh, a
remain
blackout.
Back out in the middle of the call. You're like,
Yeah, probably.
And that's how your name became Jamie Blacker.
Yeah.
That's nice. Crazy story, but good. I like it.
It's pure shame.
It's scary. Yeah, that can be scary, especially if you don't know what's going on. But all right, Jamie. So we'll be coming up and talking to you here soon. We appreciate you joining us. We're excited. We've been playing ESA on our show for a long time, so it's good to see a face and place it to the band. All right, so we want to make sure we announce a few things before we go to Mouse's set here. We have more guests coming up, of course, besides we have Jamie this week, which we're really excited about. We also have a few guests we want to announce for the rest of February. We have Jay Taylor, who is also the drummer of Tactical Sec next week. He has his own project, which of course he's here to promote, which is called Jay Dead, which is on Infactor Recordings. He's another UK Brit, so that's exciting. It'll be fun. I'm excited to have him on next week. And
You guys are just infatuated with us English, aren't you? That's what it is.
I know.
You think we're all funny. You think we're all like David Brents and we're all incredibly amusing all the time, don't you?
I think it's Tom's image more than mine. But, yeah.
I mean, I could throw out some Monty Python catchphrases if you like, if it helps get through.
You could do the opening sample for the show.
Yeah, next week we have Jay Dead coming on, and then 2 weeks from now we have Patrick Hansen from Uncreated, who I believe Patrick's from Sweden or Norway. I apologize, 'cause I'm not really sure exactly. Where is he from?
Sweden.
Sweden. Okay, great. We'll ask Patrick when he comes on to make sure we don't want to give him the wrong country that he's living in. And then February 24th on our Twitch channel, we have a special EBM honoring EBM International Day, the 242, right? It was a 242.
242.
242?
Yes.
Yeah. So anyways, it's on our Twitch channel at 7 p.m. We're doing a Twitch stream, all videos, EBM. So join us, please, on Twitch. And then on March 6th on our Twitch channel, we have our 13-year anniversary of Community After Dark. And this guy who's over here is sitting next to me is going to be joining us, DJ Kiger, as well. So that'll be a fun time. March 6th on our Twitch channel, 13 years of Community After Dark. All right, so Mouse is next.
I'm next.
Come back
starting
for
out
her
with
set.
Pitsky Looter.
This is Community After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Mouse.
Es ist ein lebendes Wesen zu atmen, es frisst. Und es hasst. Und es hasst.
Communion After Dark, welcome back. It is the second set of our show. I am Mouse, and that was my set. The last song I played was a new track by Actors. That was their song called Strangers, and this is a second single that they've put out after the song Love You More. They are signed to Artifact Records, so make sure to follow them on Bandcamp because it seems like they have an album in the works that I don't know anything about yet. Before that was Cult of Alia, which is a side project of True Lies with the song The Only Angel, and that is also a self-released single that you can get on Bandcamp. Before that, I played a band called Vision Video with their song Inked in Red off of their album Inked in Red. So I've heard a couple of tracks by this band. This is a pre-order track. Vision Video is based out of Athens, Georgia, and their album is coming out on April 16th. But I like them. It's kind of like this goth wave, like updated post-punk sound, like Wingtips or Twin Tribes, and so they fall in that area. So I know that I'm gonna love this album.
All right. Prior to that, Mouse played the fourth song in her set. Was by a band called The Distortionists. The song she played was Horizon. That's a brand new digital single that was released by the artist, and that is on Bandcamp for purchase at this time. Go buy the song. I believe it's pay what you want or $1 or something. And yeah, thank you to the Distortionists for the artist behind that for actually sending that over to us and giving us some headway that he had a new song out. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a one-man project out of Hanover, Germany, and it kind of reminded me of like Syrian or Centurion Prime, you know, that future pop electro kind of sound.
Yep. That's good stuff.
And right on that we heard Fixate Sedate. The song is called Tremors, featuring M-Key. I guess that's right, M-Key. E-M-K-E. M-Key from Black Nail Cabaret, or with them. And that's a singer. Okay. And that's
Black Nail Cabaret.
Okay. And that's on the Inevitable Relapse out on Dependent Records.
Yes, and even though I had this album, I didn't realize that she was a guest vocalist on the song. But they just put out a music video with her in it. So I went back and listened. Let's go get that. And also on Dependent Records, the song I played before that was brand new Clicks. So we have Clack on the show and we have Clicks. This is the song I Dream. It is a teaser song and music video that came out for their upcoming album called GOTH. And that's coming out on April 16th on Dependent. And then I started out.
Thank you to, I want to thank Dependent for sending the full album to us for way in advance. So that band Clicks had that album a number of years ago on Dependent that was fabulous.
It was so good. I remember it was on our...
Absolutely fabulous. See? Just for these. It was a great album.
Number one on all of our lists, and they came out of nowhere.
It's a bloody Pet Shop Boys.
Large amount of techno trance elements to their music. Great stuff. Great album. And it's good to see that they came back with a brand new album after all these years. So that was quite a number of years ago that they put out that first one.
Yeah, a while ago. And then I started out the set with Tiskeletter with the song Zeichen der Zeit, the 2021 edit. So I'm guessing that was released previously at some point. But this is on their new release called Ungewiss. All right, and that is available on Bandcamp. Awesome. All right, that was my set.
Freelance and fancy free.
Good job, Mouse. All right, so we got for the coming up here on their show, we're going to be talking to Jamie, of course, as well. We have donations to read next set and a couple of sets. I'm sorry. We also have comments at the end of our show. I also want to mention that we talked about this last week. It helped a little bit this week. If you listen to us on our platforms, please like our show, please share our show, please subscribe, please comment. We really appreciate it. YouTube, especially, if you can help us out, and Mixcloud, those are our two big platforms. We really would appreciate that. So Jamie is here again from ESA. His set is coming up next. So Jamie, so just to ask real quick an idea behind how ESA started. What was the whole concept behind your band? I mean, how many years ago did it start? Was there any, when did it start? All that. So we just want to get like a history of the band.
Yeah, absolutely. So ESA kind of was born around about 2005, 6. I've been playing in kind of black metal and death metal bands up to that point, and kind of realized it wasn't really gonna work because I couldn't really be in a band with people. I wanted to do it all myself, and I wanted to have complete control. Went to a couple of industrial festivals, kind of introduced into industrial through like rhythmical noise like sonar and anything Dirk Ivans related, and I was like, okay, this is probably more extreme than metal, and I was just really taken over by the wall of sound that I was getting shown. So I decided, why not give it a shot? My history was pretty naive, pretty ignorant. I found a drum machine, I put a distortion pedal onto it, and away we go, like most kind of rhythmical industrial bands. And then I got picked up by Hive Records in New York, released 2 albums through them, then went on to, oh lord, struggle to remember. I've been on a few different American labels, pretty much stayed in the US, but currently I'm on Tympanic Audio, that's the who I was on. Then I'm on Negative Game Productions, been with those guys for a few years, a fantastic label. And yeah, 10 albums down, few EPs, few singles, lots of touring, and here we are.
Negative Gain, I mean, they're a really good label. I really have been. They're great people. Nice. Roger and Mika, who run the label, are really very personable, and they're easy to deal with, and they're very straightforward, which I really enjoy. They're not, and they seem to really love their artists. Like when you join their label, your band really, your whole project, I should say, really took off, and I think it's much more recognizable now even so than it was before. So yeah, it's a good label. So check out Negative Gain, check out his releases on that label, because again, he's got stuff, as he mentioned, prior to Negative Gain. All that is available on your Bandcamp, or where can people find most of those releases?
Correct. I would say every album and release is on there except for the first 2. I believe that Artifact still have the distribution rights for those albums. So everything post those albums is so basically everything post 2008, I think 2010 maybe, is on Bandcamp.
Okay, cool, awesome. So there you go. So we'll check that out, and we'll put up the link when we put up our show as well, so you can check out his music. We'll talk to him some more about his releases and some other stuff as the show goes on, but he's got a set coming up, and then so come on, check that out, and we'll be back for his set here in a few ticks of time.
Yeah.
Come back.
Ticks of what?
we do say that here.
Yeah, wait a tick.
Yeah.
Wait a tick.
I'll go with that.
Communion After Dark.
Hey, this is Mark Massive from Massive Ego, and you're tuned into Communion After Dark. Probably the best alternative new wave gothic electro industrial pop radio show on the planet. With your DJs, Paradise, Mouse, and Gold.
tree, hugging a wall. Ass bitches, fuck with a baller. Hard as a wrecking ball, crush your walls and fuck up your karma. Honor roll on your daughter, leave a puddle of water that's hot as your son's man. Tell him not to step on the daughters. Melodica minus the mellows, dick with an A, suck it. No K, but the shit's bustin'. No spray on a bitch cousin. Don't play when the itch coming. Just pray for the kiss, a cunnilingus and a gun barrel. He ain't gonna be missed there. Just tell him to fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your fuck shit up. Bitch, break your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your fuck shit up. Bitch, break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your. You remember that shit? Hey, is he paying attention? In a minute, the walls will be bleeding. No tripping to wash out the rest of the semen they miss. But sip out before you get red on your dress. Head from the best. Let it digress, degrade, the base, the shade, the race, the ride, the climb is paid for face. And time is funny, ain't it? With a gun, can paint it the color of ribbons and run. This town is fucking club. Foot on the neck, bone in the gut. Shot of the throne, the heen, the belly, the lean, the Louis, the crown, the sound, the scene, the cut. Trying to cut, laying the cut, bluff of the cut. Low cutty, they cutting the neck and exposing the gut. So getting it, chilling a bitch if you ready to fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your face. Clit in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your. I don't even know what the fuck he was talking about. Hey, you see that shit when he did that? Fire all over the ceiling in the fucking building. The plaster is peeling. They build it so that I get leadership feelings. Could have a way out. Break shit. Killers ain't dripping off burning. They burn for the burners to have a reason to come out to the corner to find a lesser and to learn about thing of 321 son of a gunner, a runner, a Uzi that's weighing a ton, a toner, a tuner, a lunatic moving these units like cool how they do it and stick it out, click it out, clicking that clack is the sound of a Mac in the truck full of hoes making to the back of the accurate, adequate, at it again. No come back for this winning unless you were certain you're ready to fire all over the ceiling in the fucking building. The plaster is peeling. They build it so that I get leadership feelings. Could have a way out. Break shit. Killers ain't dripping off burning. They burn for the burners to have a reason to come out to the corner to find a lesser and to learn about thing of 321 son of a gunner, a runner, a Uzi that's weighing a ton, a toner, a tuner, a lunatic moving these units like cool how they do it and stick it out, clicking that clack is the sound of a Mac in the truck full of hoes making to the back of the accurate, adequate, at it again. No come back for this winning unless you were certain you're ready to fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in your face. Dick in bitch. Break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your shit up, bitch. Break your gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your fuck shit up, bitch. Break your gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your face. Gun in your
territory, you stand in my territory, you just stand in my territory, you just stand in to complicate me. I don't care. Complicate, I don't. Complicate me. To complicate. To complicate me. Complicate. 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 I don't care what you
Hi, my name is Jamie Blacker from ESA. I'm a guest DJ tonight, and this is how the set went from the end to the start. We just finished the Doomsayer by Recon. That was the ESA remix. I believe is yet to be heard. I think this was a premiere of that. Don't quote me. And we went to Church Paranoia, who is basically Jeff from Modulate, based over here in the UK. And then we had another ESA remix. I'm really getting him in there on the show. Spilling Gardens by Hatari. That's an officially released remix in a couple of weeks. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that or not, but there will be a full remix album.
Nice. Awesome.
I hope you all enjoyed that one. And then we have my friends Mo and Exis, who recently released their EP. This is a track taken from that called Alone Together. I can't recommend Mo and Exis enough. I saw them live in Prague in March last year, which was the last show of 2020. The first and last. Actually, no, I played Stony a little later, but that was the first show before coronavirus hit. And yeah, I saw them live, and I was. It takes a fair bit to impress me these days. I've seen a lot of bands, especially industrial bands, and they blew me away. Then we have my label mate Morris Black with the track "Complicate." That's featuring Grab Your Face on vocals. Before that, we have Clipping, the track "Face" versus Gesaffelstein Destinations. That's an ESA mashup, and that's a premiere tonight. And I start off the set with. Thank you. And we start the set off with an A-Tech remix of the Scorn. ESA again was the opening track for a reason. It's a fantastic remix by Bradley Burnett.
Wow, that is a nice part.
Yeah, so for all our hard fans out there, they can't complain. We finally got some real hard, pounding industrial music on there with some like mashing beats. Like,
I hope so. I hope they enjoy it.
I was happy to hear that Morris Black and Hatari and Mo on Exis.
Yeah.
That's interesting about that church. I didn't know that. I remember Modulate. So was this his new project? Is that the project he's doing now?
Yeah, that is a project with a gentleman called Steve Wilkins, who I believe is in I can never remember the name of the band. I'm horrendous with band names. It makes me look so old, which I am, but it doesn't help me at all. But yeah, this is Jeff and Steve Wilkins' project. I believe Paranoia came out maybe 2 years ago, but it's a great club tune and it doesn't have enough play.
Wow, interesting. Okay, so something to check out there. I've never heard before.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're going to ask Jamie some questions. I think Mouse and Gold have some questions they want to talk about.
Oh, my question is, how did you come up with the band name?
So when I was in the band prior to ESA, we were called Sermon of Hypocrisy, which is not the finest name anyone's ever come up with, but we were a black metal band, and our singer did come up with some great track titles, and he came up with a track title called Black Substance Abuse. And I was like, I kind of like that. So I was really into bands like PAL at the time, and I was heavily influenced by how, they abbreviate their name. I was like, okay, so let's swap out the black for the electronic because it's electronic music, and let's make an abbreviation. I mean, in hindsight, it was a terrible decision because if you Google ESA, you're going to get European Space Agency. If you're in Britain, you'll get employment support allowance. Well, I mean, it was a horrendous name for a band. Definitely not something that's very searchable, but it stuck around, and I can't really change it now. So.
But electronic substance abuse is pretty unique, and most of the time that brings you up wherever.
Yeah, if you type in the full title, that will bring you. There's nobody else called that, obviously, and I think it's quite an appropriate name for the sound that I try and create.
Cool, thank you.
Okay.
Good. Goal?
Right, we're gonna imagine that COVID is all gone and everything's back to normal, and you're ready to go out on tour. So, what would be your dream opener for you on tour, and what city would you like to open in that you've never been to?
Holy shit, that's a.
Dang, Tom.
Yeah, that is a killer. Who am I going to offend? So honestly, it's going to be one of two places, and I really apologize for these not being in America, but there are two cities I'm really proud of playing. That's Tokyo and Moscow, and both those shows were amazing for completely different reasons. I think if I was to get my opening show after COVID, would probably be Moscow again, and then Tokyo, and then head straight over, no more diversions, to the US and play every city in the US with just as much abandon.
Every city.
Every city, yeah, every state, at least every city in every state. Maybe some towns, I don't know. Some farmhouses, I don't know, who cares? Everything.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Then you could probably have either Atari or Christophelstein open for you.
Can you imagine? What a life
Morris
that would
Black,
be.
he can come over.
Yeah, who? Morris Black.
Morris Black.
Yeah, where is Morris Black? Where does he live?
Boston?
From
Right.
Boston.
Yeah.
So that'd be a good tour. There you go.
That'd be a good
Good
show.
idea. So,
I'll speak to him after this.
Yeah. So,
Well, then
Jamie, what was the most recent album you released under your project?
The most recent album was Burial 10, that was released on the 7th of February last year. And the most recent EP was Eat Their Young, Stroke the Scorn, that was released in July, I believe, last year.
And that was the one that featured Caitlin?
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eat Their Young, she was on Eat Their Young as a title track, which we released a video for, and she was also on You Are Not Safe Here on Burial 10, so collaborated twice.
Nice. It was a good, really good pounding EP there. And Caitlin and you working together was a good combination. Caitlin's from Corlix, by the way, just in case people are unaware of that. All right. So, what's on the net? What's on the horizon for ESA? What's your next project that you're looking to do for the band or for yourself? I mean, is there anything you have on coming up?
So, I mean, I have started writing again. Burial 10 took a lot out of me as an album, so I'm taking my time. If I can't achieve what I achieved with that or better, then obviously, you know, I keep going until I can. I'm looking into, I'm in the pre-production plans of a new music video that will be filming in a few weeks. That's, I can't talk too much about.
Sure, that's fine.
But yeah, I mean, I think just like any other band, we just want to start playing. I mean, like everybody, we're just losing our minds a little bit. You know, this is a great period of time to write in and a great period of time to kind of learn your craft and stuff. But I mean, unless you get that time divided up with shows, you kind of still lose your momentum because you kind of forget what you're doing it for. We release albums so we can play them live. I don't think there's many musicians that will tell you different. So, yeah, we're just trying to keep sanity until that time happens and when it's safe to do so. So as soon as it is, I'm everywhere I can be.
I would think for most musicians, the excitement comes from playing your music live. I mean, you get to feel that rush from the crowd and the energy that they provide, you know, when you play something, and that immediate response, you're not going to get anywhere else. I mean, you can only get that so much from an online comment or, you know, from whatever it may be, whether somebody purchases your album or not. Obviously, you're appreciative of that, but it's not the same feeling. ESA, so how many people are in the actual project? Is it just not just yourself then, I guess, I take it. There's other people?
No, it's just my project.
Okay.
There are collaborations that happen. I try and arrange and vary the vocalist types that I work with, depending on what kind of track I decide to write. And I like to take a lot of different influences when I write tracks. So I like to use a lot of different influences in the vocalist that I work with. But yeah, I am the producer, the sole producer, engineer, marketer, video producer, writer, director, everything you want to see ESA.
Right. So I guess I apologize. My question, which was a little vague, was when you play live. I figured you do the whole project. Other than that, live, are you just on stage by yourself, or do you add any other musicians that are touring with you to play with you, or is it just your?
No, I'm a control freak.
Okay.
So it's my thing. If there's a vocalist that's near and it makes sense that I've worked with, then I absolutely get them on board to exploit the opportunity to play together. But when it comes to actually playing the music, I very much tried to make that as live experience as humanly possible. That's just me.
Awesome. All right, great. So we'll talk a little bit more to Jamie when we come back. But make sure again that you go to check out his project ESA, which is again you want to give. I know the name of the band, but you want to give the full name of the band.
Yeah, that's Electronic Substance Abuse.
Good name. I like it. Good name. I like that name. And so yeah, check him out. Again, make sure you go to his Bandcamp page, Google him, do whatever you want to do, but buy some music, help support the artist. Jamie deserves your love. He's working hard for you. So come back and we'll talk to him some more, and I will be back with my set. We'll see you soon.
This is Communion After Dark Radio, and you are listening to DJ Paradise.